How to improve focus longer. Ever found yourself reading the same sentence for the 10th time or daydreaming in the middle of an important task? We all crave the superpower of laser-like focus, especially in this age of infinite distractions. But what if I told you that achieving this isn't as far-fetched as it seems? In this video, we'll dive deep into 10 intriguing ways to supercharge your concentration, making distractions a thing of the past. Stick around, because you're about to discover the secrets that can transform the way you work, study, or even play. Number 1. We've all been there, trying to work or study, and our thoughts scatter in every direction except where they need to be. Often, it feels like we're trying to tame a mischievous puppy, right? So, let's talk about mindfulness meditation. Meditation isn't just for monks in far-off temples. It's a practical tool for anyone, anywhere. Think of it as a gym for your brain. By regularly practicing mindfulness, you're teaching your brain to dismiss unnecessary thoughts and focus on the present. Now, while it might seem a bit intimidating at first, it doesn't need you to sit in a peculiar position or chant mantras. You could be at your desk, in a park, or waiting for your coffee. All you need to do is close your eyes, breathe naturally, and focus on your breath, observing its rhythm and how your body moves with each inhalation and exhalation. The trick is not to block wandering thoughts, but to acknowledge them, and then bring your focus back to your breath. Over time, you'll find this exercise can help sharpen your concentration. The beauty of mindfulness is its simplicity. A few minutes each day can result in improvements in focus, memory, and cognitive flexibility. So, the next time you find yourself drifting away, take a minute to breathe and center yourself. Your brain will thank you for the workout. Number 2. We live in the age of multitasking. But here's a fun fact. Our brains aren't actually built for handling multiple tasks at once. Surprised? This brings us to our next focus booster, single tasking. Instead of juggling 5 tasks at a time and dividing your attention, try focusing on just one. Dive deep into that task, give it all your energy and attention, and you might just find you get it done quicker and better. Remember when you were a kid and you'd get so engrossed in a game or a book that the world around you seemed to fade away? That's the kind of intense concentration single tasking can help you achieve. The problem today is that our devices, with their endless notifications, have trained us to scatter our attention. But like any other skill, focus can be developed with practice. Here's a little challenge for you. Next time you have a task at hand, whether it's writing a report or washing dishes, set a timer for 25 minutes and commit to focusing on that single task. No checking your phone, no distractions. Once the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break. This technique is known as the Pomodoro technique, and it's a powerful tool for building focus muscle. Number 3. The environment. Just as a plant needs the right soil, sunlight, and water to grow, our brains need the right environment to focus. So, crafting a distraction-free zone is our third ticket to enhancing concentration. The first step is to identify what commonly sidetracks you. Is it your phone buzzing every few minutes? Or maybe it's the background noise. Once you figure that out, start eliminating. If it's the phone, maybe you can place it in another room or put it on airplane mode. If it's noise-canceling headphones or some soft background music might be your ally. But remember, it's not just about external distractions. Internal distractions, like hunger or discomfort, can be just as disruptive. Your workspace matters too. A cluttered desk can lead to a cluttered mind. By keeping things organized, you not only minimize visual distractions, but also foster a sense of control, which can be immensely conducive to focus. So, set a date with your workspace, give it some love, and watch how it starts loving you back with boosted productivity. Number 4. How many times have we heard the phrase, sleep on it? Turns out, it's not just a saying, it's science-backed advice. A good night's sleep is our 4th key to unlocking focus. While we rest, our brains are far from idle. They're busy processing information, consolidating memories, and repairing neural pathways. You might have noticed that after pulling an all-nighter or just not getting those quality 7 to 9 hours, everything seems harder. Your thoughts might feel sluggish, and even the simplest tasks can feel monumental. That's because sleep deprivation affects the brain's prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making, emotional control, and, yes, focus. But sleep isn't just about quantity, it's about quality too. Ever woke up after a long sleep feeling groggy? It's possible you weren't cycling through the deeper stages of sleep. To ensure good quality sleep, stick to a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends. Limit exposure to screens before bedtime and create a comfortable sleeping environment. environment. Treat your sleep like the precious restorative activity it is, and your focus will thank you later. Number 5. Another delightful tool in our focused arsenal is exercise. Remember the endorphin high after a good workout session? Not only does physical activity boost our mood, but it also improves our cognitive functions and concentration. Regular exercise enhances blood flow, ensuring that our brains get the oxygen and nutrients they need to function optimally. Now, this doesn't mean you need to run a marathon or bench press your body weight. Simple activities like walking, stretching, or even just taking breaks to move around can be beneficial. Movement breaks during long periods of work can rejuvenate your mind, making you feel more alert and focused. Moreover, exercise has a longer-term impact as well. It's been linked to neurogenesis, the creation of new neurons. So, in a way, physical activity is not just keeping your body fit, but also literally growing your brain. The next time you feel your attention waning, try taking a brisk walk or doing some quick stretches. It might just be the recharge your brain needs. Number 6. Up next is something we all love and crave: breaks. Yes, contrary to the popular belief of grinding continuously, our brain needs regular intervals of rest to maintain high levels of focus. Think of it as running a marathon. The runners who sprint without pacing themselves tend to burn out quickly. But here's the interesting part. Not all breaks are created equal. Passive breaks, like aimlessly scrolling through your phone, might not be as rejuvenating as active breaks. Active breaks could involve physical movement, like a short walk, or mental relaxation, like listening to music or daydreaming. Remember, breaks aren't a sign of laziness. They're a sign of understanding how our brains operate. The human brain naturally works in bursts of high activity, followed by periods of low activity. By aligning our work patterns with our brain's natural rhythm, we can achieve sustained focus and prevent burnout. Number 7. Dive deep into the world of nutrition. Food is not just fuel for our bodies, it's fuel for our brains too. Ever noticed feeling drowsy after a heavy meal or finding it hard to concentrate when you've skipped breakfast? That's your brain reacting to the foods and eating patterns you've chosen. Certain foods, rich in antioxidants, good fats, vitamins, and minerals, provide energy and aid in protecting against brain diseases. Consuming nutrient-rich foods may also enhance brain function and improve memory and other cognitive functions. Foods like blueberries, turmeric, broccoli, pumpkin seeds, dark chocolate, and even coffee have been linked to improve focus and brain health. On the other hand, foods high in refined sugars can be harmful to the brain. Such diets can impair brain function and worsen symptoms of mood disorders such as depression. But it's not just about what you eat. When you eat matters too. Regular eating patterns and proper hydration can maintain blood sugar levels, preventing energy crashes and helping you stay focused. So, next time you plan a meal or a snack, remember you're not just feeding your body, but also nourishing your brain. Number 8. How about diving into the realm of music? Remember those times when a certain beat or melody just energized you or calmed your nerves? Music has the magic of affecting our moods, and it can be a great tool for enhancing focus. While the kind of music that boosts concentration can vary from person to person, classical music, especially the works of Baroque composers, has often been linked to the Mozart effect, a term that suggests listening to such tunes might enhance intelligence. However, if Beethoven or Bach isn't quite your jam, that's perfectly fine. Some people find solace in nature sounds, white noise, or even their favorite pop tracks. The key is to find something that doesn't distract you with lyrics or complex melodies, but rather helps you zone in. Experiment with different genres and tracks to see what syncs with your personal rhythm and gets those focus juices flowing. Number 9. In this age of digital connectivity, digital detox is becoming increasingly crucial. The constant barrage of emails, messages, and notifications can scatter our focus, making it difficult to concentrate on any single task. While these tools of technology have their benefits, unplugging every now and then can do wonders for your mental clarity. Set specific times in the day when you'll check your emails or social media, rather than responding to every ping. You could also try apps or software that block distracting sites during work hours. The idea isn't to shun technology, but to use it mindfully. By giving yourself structured breaks from the digital world, you might just find yourself reconnecting with the real world, and more importantly, with your own thoughts. Number 10. Lastly, but by no means last, is the power of visualization. Athletes often visualize their moves before a big game. Why? Because the brain has a quirky feature. When you visualize an action, the brain generates an impulse that tells our neurons to perform the movement. This creates a new neural pathway way. Clusters of cells in our brain that work together to create memories or learned behaviors that primes our body to act in a way consistent to what we imagined. Now, how does this relate to focus? By visualizing yourself completing a task successfully, you're not just setting a positive expectation, but you're also preparing your brain for that very action. It's like giving your brain a rehearsal before the main performance. So, next time you're faced with a daunting task or find your concentration wavering, take a moment to close your eyes and picture yourself nailing it. This simple act can be the push you need to dive in with renewed focus and vigor. And there you have it, folks, the roadmap to becoming a master of focus. Remember, the journey to peak concentration is as exciting as the destination. So, have fun experimenting with these techniques, and may your days be filled with productivity and clarity. Until next time, keep focusing and keep thriving.